You know, the weekend forecast isn't calling for that threshold of 105, but you know, if it's 103 or 104, and it could happen, it'll feel like 105, okay? But you got to pick a threshold, right? Big storms for Springfield up to Chicago and Memphis. Nashville's next, and points east as this big storm system moves on. Severe thunderstorms are raging right now. High wind advisory until 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Wind gusts possible to 55 miles per hour, so that is the story to our east. Now, right now, Mojave's winds have picked up at 25 miles per hour, gusting into the 30s, and Tehachapi's at 16. The valley floor is pretty much dead flat. Right now, it's a gorgeous night again. We've dropped off to 75 at 11 o'clock at night. That's nice. And north winds at around 8. So, overnight lows should be in the low 60s tonight, and it's already 64 in Porterville, 76 in Taft, 59 Tehachapi, and still 78 in the Ridgecrest area. Our high today was 87. That's dead on average. The overnight low was in the 50s. I think we'll be a little warmer than that tomorrow morning. Delano's gauge not recording the high, but it got to 88 in Porterville, 89 Wasco, 73 in Tehachapi, and it was hot in Ridgecrest into the upper 90s, where hundreds will be raging starting tomorrow and right through the weekend and possibly into Monday as well. Down south, Burbank 83. Paso Robles got to 91. So the coastal areas, as the edge of that big high pressure cell moves closer, will start to heat up first, and then we're next. And then the deserts. But overall, it is going to be a hot Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, unlike last weekend when we had 3 days to plan. This time we have 2, and they'll be hotter for the kids in the pool. Phoenix got to 198, Palm Springs, 68 San Diego, and 65 in San Francisco. So here's the high. I make it bigger and bigger as it gets closer and closer to amplify the fact that we will be heating up rapidly. I mean, you know, low 90s tomorrow into 101 to 103 on to the weekend. High pressure keeps everything cooler off to the north, and the winds stay northerly tomorrow. A little stronger in the mountains and deserts as usual, but not as gusty as it has been. But still, then the easterly winds kick in when? Saturday morning, and that brings in the dry desert air, which heats very quickly. 72 for Lake Tahoe tomorrow, that's South Lake, 94 Fresno, 93 in the capital, and 72 for San Francisco. Santa Barbara looks good, as usual, 75, 72 Ventura, 87 for Solvang, and 72 for Pismo Beach. We've got mid-80s on tap for Anaheim, 78 LA, 72 San Diego, and 105 for Palm Springs. Our area, 90 to 93 across the board, maybe a 94 in Taft. Overnight lows, low 60s for the most part, with the northwest wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Into the mountains we head with 89 for Lake Isabella, 80 in Glenville, 79 in Tehachapi, and Fraser Park I think will be a little warmer, probably into the low 80s. All right, desert regions, cooking 102 in Ridgecrest, 100 in California City, and 89 in Mojave. 64 overnight, that's around 5 a.m. And tomorrow's high, how about 91 as opposed to 90? I thought I'd add an extra digit. 7-day numbers, hotter for the weekend, 100 to 102. Overnight lows near 70 to 73 degrees. It's going to be a little muggy. AC on stun.
If it didn't feel like summer, as soon as the kids are getting out of school for summer.
They love it.
The weather, Mother Nature said, I gotta warm up.
That's right.
All right, thanks, Colin. Okay.